Fred MacGuffin Reviews. Juggernaut, 1974. Directed by Richard Lester and starring Richard Harris, Omar Sharif, David Hemmings, Anthony Hopkins, Shirley Knight, Ian Holm, Clifton James, and Roy Kinnear. And I enjoyed this. It was a rewatch for me. I liked this when I first saw it, and it was nice to check it out again and see was it as good as I remember. Richard Lester. Now, you may have heard his name. He also directed A Hard Day's Night, Help, The Bed Sitting Room, The Three Musketeers, Four Musketeers, How I Won the War, Robin and Marion. He took over from Richard Donner on Superman 2, and he also directed Superman 3. Richard Harris plays Lieutenant Commander Anthony Fallon, and you may have seen him in Guns of the Navarone, This Sporting Life, The Heroes of Telemark, Camelot, Orca, The Field, Unforgiven, Gladiator, and Harry Potter 1 and 2. So he's our Navy bomb disposal expert. He arrives to take out the bombs. We've got 7 bombs on this passenger liner crossing the Atlantic to America. And yeah, pretty rough sailing. They've got very bad weather, so that doesn't help Richard Harris with his bomb disposal work. Omar Sharif is the captain, Alex Brunel. You may have seen him in Lawrence of Arabia, Dr. Zhivago, Funny Girl, 13th Warrior, Hidalgo. Anthony Hopkins plays Superintendent John McLeod. And yeah, legend. There's a lot of legends here. The Silence of the Lambs, Hitchcock, Nixon, Hannibal, The Father, Thor, Westworld, Amistad, The Edge, Free Jack, Magic, just to name but a few. So you're getting spoiled here. You're getting an Oscar winner, and his job is to find the bomber. He's on dry land, and he needs to find the bomber before things go pear-shaped. David Hemmings plays Charlie Braddock, and he plays another member of Fallon's elite bomb disposal team. And you've also seen him in Blow Up, Barbarella, Deep Red, and Gladiator. Shirley Knight plays Barbara Bannister. She's a passenger she's one of the passengers, and you may have seen her in As Good as It Gets, Grandma's Boy, and she's had a massive TV career. I didn't realise how many credits she had till I checked up on her. Ian Holm plays Nicholas Porter. He works for the Ocean Liner Company, and he wants to pay the ransom. And the ransom is $500,000. $500,000. Was it pounds? You may have seen him in Lord of the Rings, Alien, Brazil, The Fifth Element. Another passenger is Clifton James, and he plays Corrigan. And you may have seen him as the sheriff on Live and Let Die, The Mount Golden Gun, Cool Hand Luke, and Superman 2. He's sort of typecast as a small town sheriff. And keep an eye out for Roy Kinnear as Social Director Curtin. And he has the tough job of trying to keep everyone entertained on the ship while the bombs are being defused. Tough job. He was also in Willy Wonka, The Three and Four Musketeers, Help, Watership Down, The Bed Sitting Room, and How I Won the War. So we have a race against time. Anthony Fallon has to try and defuse the bombs and get into the bombs, and without them blowing up. The ship is in bad weather, so that's not helping him. We have a little bit of a romance, a little bit of a two ships passing in the night between Captain Brunel and Barbara Bannister. So Captain Brunel seems like a love them and leave them type of guy. Because Barbara's lovely, and he doesn't seem to. It looks like he's using the bombs on the ship as an excuse to avoid her. and shame. But you can't let romance get in the way of a good bomb on a ship movie. So my MVP in this is Richard Harris. He You're rooting for him to get the bombs. Sadly, we lose. He loses one of his men. When he's working on the bombs, that's where the main tension of the movie comes from. And this has Richard Lester going for a different type of, more of a thriller. He's trying something new here, which is commendable. And it feels like this has paved the way for movies like Speed. And I feel like Speed has taken a lot of ideas from this movie. Of course, Speed 2 with a nautical theme. This ramps up the tension all the way to the end. You'll be on the edge of your seat. Maybe this is nostalgia talking, but I'd give this a 4 out of 5. It entertained me and enjoyed rewatching it again. Fred MacGuffin reviews Juggernaut.